Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I'm just on here today because I wanted to try and do something with either this envelope, oh it's not a little bag, it's a beautiful little bag, isn't it? Or put some on this paper here. When I say something, I'm wanting to use a bird or something to put on the, I think I might put him on the bag. Don't you reckon he'll look really cool on the bag? I think so. Now, I'm trying to decide whether I should use glue or glue stick. I've used glue stick many times before and it's not done any bother. It's not harmed in any way. It's just, I don't know if the bag's the right colour though. I was going to put him on, see if he worked on the flowery bit. On the flowery bit, yeah. That piece of paper that's under there. I want to see if he works on there. So... people usually put some water around the edge of them just to make sure that they don't tear the main bit out. I've got some of those sticks here somewhere, let me see. Wet. There's one. Bought them ages ago. You think I need to use some of these things, don't I? Oh good, I've got another one of them pens. I really like them pens. Yeah, so that's what I will use. And here's a pair of tweezers. I can never... Oh, goodness me. I bought more and I've just discovered more. I just don't know. Now. And I've got all these here to do colour and paper too. Anyway, we'll just see what we can do with this water thing first. To wet around the edge of there. Oh, I haven't used this one. I've got more there somewhere, but I don't know exactly where they are. This is a water brush. I bought this on the internet somewhere a long time ago. A long time ago. So now we've got to get that out of there. What's occurring here? You must put your water into there. And then screw that out of there. Give me the brush out there. The brush is stuck up the hole. Is it? Really? Okay. That'll be the tweezers we'll need now. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm Sonia and I'm in Australia. It is a really good day here today. You get the cap. Oh, there's the cap. Goodness me. And trust me with anything, can you? So that screws into there, which probably goes back the other way. I find that happens sometimes with these things because that way you don't make a mistake. You see? So you put your water in here. Which I hope I've got a tiny bit in this glass because I don't want to spill this everywhere. Where's my bin? I moved it over here so I put stuff in it more often. And I'll just let this tiny bit of water go into this thing. Whee! Oh, well, it's going in the bin. It's okay. Only water. There's sure to be something in there to soak it up. Right. Now, get your funny lid. So you'd have that stored like this, right? And then, if you want to use it, you take this bit off. You screw it onto there, which Sonia had the cap on, and it goes back the other direction. Righto, it goes back the other way. So there you got a wet brush. Well, you will have. So you just put the water on your serviette. And it will tear it out, I hope. Come on, give me a bit more water there. It's a bit lousy with the water, isn't it? I did take the end off it, didn't I? Yeah, there it comes. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. So he probably needs that bit there, does he, on him? I like that purple bit. I don't know how much of this will get on what I'm going to do with it. And that just tears off there, like that. And you're not even seeing what I'm doing. Sorry about this. I just outlined what I wanted to glue down with the water. So it'd tear off without causing me too much heartache, I hope. I like the little birds too, so I've got a few pages like this, so I thought I'd try a couple and make sure it's up the right way. And then see what that's going to look like in that. So hopefully it's going to sort of blend back into there, if you understand. Should have pulled more of that off there, I suppose. It might come off itself. Maybe I should do the bottom too. Make it a bit skew-iffy. So it'll look better. There we go. Put the lid on there, Sonia. Okay. So you don't make a mess. It's only water. Yeah, people have been doing this for, a fair while, actually. I wonder if I can put this in between it. I know that I just laid that in water. It'll dry. We're not going to be too fussy. We're just practicing because we need something to put on something that I'm doing, and I just wanted to make sure that I knew what I was... I'm going to have some options. I need some little options about what I'm going to do. Up there further. Let's stick on there. This probably needs to be wider, this thing I've got here. Maybe I could put 2 bits like that. Only unscooched, so it's not all scrooched up there. Unfolded. Well, we might as well try that. We've got to have a go, don't we? We've got to try something. Now, I know that the glue stick will stick this gauzy stuff well, because it's just pretty good, the glue stick. Right. I probably didn't go right to the top of the bottom, and that doesn't matter because it just will have that sort of look, won't it? You don't need it to go to the top of the bottom. It'll be lifted up, and I don't mind that. That'll work for me. Now this bit on there, this is a piece of, it's not actually tulle, it's some sort of lacy stuff anyway. It's nice, I like it. Just give this a little bit of a snip. I won't take it right off to the edge because I don't want to do that, but I'll take this off here. Just have a little bit overhang, okay? You may see this on something, you may not, but it's alright. We need to make some bits, and I need some bits to, when I go to put something together or finish it, I need to have stuff to work with. Now, I don't know whether to use the wet glue on this or not because I'm worried it's going to scooch it all up. So I think I'm just going to do what I do usually, this on here. Anyway, I hope I don't wreck it doing this. Hope this will work. Oh dear, no, that didn't. Sonya went too crazy. Then you got a big lump. A big lump of glue. Look what you've done. Oh dear, we wrecked him. Oh dear, what am I going to do with him now? He's all fallen apart. He's all fallen apart. I've got some of his brothers over here that I could try another one, couldn't I? Not so wildly this time, Sonya. Spread that glue out. That's the way. And put a bit more of that on. We'll try this again. We're not going to be crying about that. That's one kookaburra. This is one of our nice Australian birds, if anybody's on here that doesn't know what I've got. He's a kookaburra. He laughs. Oh, there was a bird out there laughing today, but those blackbirds, he's out there going, ha ha. Really, really plain it was too. Make sure you squeeze this out the top bit here. It was so cool. He was doing it really plain. He was. It was really neat. Going, ha ha ha. I said to him, are you laughing at my cat? Actually, so he wouldn't have heard, well, he might have heard me, you never know what their hearing's like, do you? He's going, ha ha ha. Ah dear, maybe he was mocking me. I don't know. Anyway, there are a few about. They used to live across the road when there was a monastery there, and they had beautiful big trees, and they lived over there, and they come there every year, and I don't know if there's any of these of their descendants or not. It's not too wet. We're not going to be upset about that. This here, we need to make sure we've got more up the top here. Get more up the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. A bit more up the top and a bit more down the bottom. Okay, right. Now, put it on. Don't edit my videos because I don't want just to think it's all done so... Well, it is on some people's videos. They do a really good job. They're very good at it. I'm not so much. Where's my wipes? I can do it, but sometimes it takes a it can get a bit tricky, or it takes a little while to get the hang of it, you know. I think so. I've done this before, but I'm not saying it's not going to work for you exactly every day. I can't tell you that, because I'm sure I can't get it right every day either. There we go. Look at that. He's on there. He is there. Right. He can't be there by himself, though. That's the thing. And this, I really want to make a bit more. I don't know. I'm going to cut around it, hey? Let's do that. Let's do like a crazy chopped out bit or something. It's too straight, isn't it? Too straight and ordinary. Yeah, you don't want too straight and ordinary. Some things you can. I do a lot of that, but I've probably told you this heaps of times. The way I figure these books will get to be old and vintage will be from your use. That's why I don't make them old and vintage, because I can't really do that. And then I think, well, the people using them, if over the years you'll be using them, and they'll come up to be an old vintage book, won't they? That's right. That's what I'm saying anyway. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. Now, what else can I put on there? Because he can't be sitting there by himself. He looks a bit lonely to me. I'm going to do my corners. I'm going to put the lid back on this thing, because I've been putting my arms in glue and stuff all morning here. I've been here for a while. Hubby's had to go up to town for a bit, and I had to. And then he had to come back and mow the lawn, so I had to wait till he finished that. Because he don't interrupt his mowing. I might not interrupt, but I mean, I wouldn't say to him, no, don't do that, you know, because he likes to get his job is done. He wrote himself a note this morning, the things he wanted to do today, so that's good. I wish I could do that and get them done, though. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. I'm going to put a bit of green around it. What do you reckon? He still needs something else on there with him. He can't just sit there by himself. I feel like he's, you know, out there on his own. This bit here's not stuck, so I'm going to have to come back and fix that. Just getting a bit of ink. I used to use this one here that I can't get out of the packet most of the time, so I'm sort of learning. It's a Stampin' Up one. It's absolutely beautiful colour. It says it's olive green. Love it. One of my favourite colours. Green is my favourite colour amongst everything else. I do like all colours though. They're all beautiful. I'm going to put some of this under here. Sneak a bit of that in there. We do not want him waving around in the breeze, do we? We can, but it's not a good idea, because very, very flimsy and it might come off, and you don't want that either, do you? You do not want it to come off. Went to the doctor yesterday. She did nothing for me whatsoever. So I've got someone else now that's going to help me, so that's good. I'm really pleased about this. And we'll just see how we go. We're going to get rid of some of me so I don't be in so much pain, and there's a nice lady going to help me, because even though if I lose weight, that still won't make the lymphedema go away. I have to be strapped up. Every day. And they wanted to send me to a clinic away from the town here, and I'm not going. I don't want to go away for 2 weeks and do that, so they're going to have to bring it to me, because I can't do that. I don't know about you people, but there's no way I could leave my home, my husband, my cat or anything for 2 weeks. And all you people, I just couldn't do it. I don't want to do it. I'm sure they can help me here. I might have to just get in a bed for 2 weeks while they roll me. And that's fine. Jeremy said he could look after me here if they can do that, so they should be able to. If they had just done this for me years ago when I needed it so bad, well, I still do, but, you know, it's just ridiculous. Nobody wants to help because they don't know anything about it. The doctors never knew much about it, sort of thing, so they never helped me. And my doctor yesterday, well, I've never come across her so useless yet, so I'll be off to see someone else now. She was, she was not helpful at all. They get paid good money too to be not helpful, don't they? I don't know what I think about that. No, I don't like it on there, but I could put it on something, okay? But don't like it on there. So, bag. What about I had a mushroom here somewhere. I thought about putting I'm looking for something to put on my journal. Here's what it's up to so far. All I've got to do now is figure out what to decorate it with, because I have actually covered it and finished it and need something for here. And what I just made is just not working for me one bit whatsoever. I just don't like that. He's not working. You're not working. You're not. You're not working. I don't know what I'm going to put on here. It'll be all trial and error, I'm afraid. So, should I just make another thing and see if it looks like it? Keep making something until I get the right thing. And then one day I'll be able to put that on something else. I don't disbelieve that. And if I can't, well, I've learned not to use that for that, haven't I? Might have a mouthful of orange drink. Okay. Well, that's a shame. I thought that'd work on there. I thought about doing bits of patches of things, you know, different pieces and different bits of something. And I've got a lot of these little books here that I haven't done anything in, and I'm not going to do them all. I think I'll just put all them on the Etsy for not too much money, I think. I need some sort of front person for this, people, don't I? I need something on the front of here it's got to be to do with nature. And I do have some, they're too dark for me. I don't like the, I bought these, of course I would have, and I don't like the red on them at all. Do not like the red on them. I'm having a bit of trouble there. I might have to put something out of this on the front of here. I might have to just go and put something out of me. I might have to put something out of me pages on there. What do you reckon? And a good paper that I'm going to do my woodland journal with. Is this zoomed in? Not too far though. Isn't he cool? But whatever I put on there, I need to put something else as well. It's not going to, I just can't just stick something on the front. I'm not able to do that. I need something on the front with something on it. Oh, that looks all right. I could put that sideways. It wouldn't matter, would it? If that went sideways. I've only been used to putting sewing on them. I haven't been putting anything else, you know, much on the front of them, especially any paper. I used to put sewing on them. I don't have anything that will fit today. Oh, aren't these gorgeous? My ability to come up with ideas is not happening. Sometimes I can get an idea. Sometimes I can get an idea. Sometimes something will come to me. And these ones here are very, this book, these are all very small. So no, they're not. But that is. And these little mushrooms. And these little fellas. Everybody enjoyed me showing you the books yesterday. Well, I have a whole heap more, so if you want me to do any more videos on more books, I can do that, because I have a lot more. I've probably got hundreds, you know. I just had them ones that I'd picked out. This tree looks pretty good, doesn't it? But I think I'd like it if it was a square only. Righto, let's not worry about that one. Don't know about this one either. He goes up Marmon. He's going up the road. He usually goes up the road and round the corner for a while, and he just must go around there talking to people, because I know he stops here and talks to my husband sometimes if he's out the front. So he gets talking. It takes him a while to get back round here sometimes. He'll even bring the mail to the door sometimes, have a yarn. I suppose that's okay. That's pretty cool, and rabbit ones, aren't they? I wonder what I'd do with one of these if I put it on the front of here. Actually, now that this one here is drying a bit, I hope that's not my cat, and I bet it is. Best that's the cat getting up on the door. He sort of, I don't know, he's kind of sort of not right. I can't explain that. I'm sorry, I can't explain to you why I don't like it. I do like these, though. Right, now let's do this. Okay, have an idea, think I'll go with that. Let me show you. Okay, now I can't cut straight for nobody, so I'm going to have to though to get a bit off. Which ones will I have? I want 3, I think. I want a floral one, an animal and a bird. How about that? So we'll have, I like the egg. If I cut just through the centre here, I can trim it properly. See, told you I couldn't do it. Straight up the middle, Sonya. Straight up the middle. Now these are double-sided, but I'm not real keen on the other side, eh? So it's your choice. But then again, you never know, I might need to use a bit of that. Right, so I've got this. And I'm going to have, I like it like that though. Right, just let me cut this one first. Now I'll cut this out. I can get on the table. Are you here? Good, thank you. Stay there a minute. I'll just cut this off here. I can't have an edge around it because I've cut that too close. So I can cut this, like this is to be used for a tag, but you don't have to. And I'm going to leave the, if I leave the tag shape on there, will I do that? Well, let's see what we're going to do first. I'll just leave that there for a minute. I like that. And I love these little foxes on here. I love these little foxes. Oh, there's a fox across the road one day, where we live. And at the bus stop where the kids used to go to the bus, he came out of the paddock there behind him. There was a paddock once. And, oh, when we went over there, oh, the smell, oh my goodness me. The smell was atrocious. Oh, goodness me, must be something like skunk. We don't have skunk, so I can't tell you, but the smell of the poor fox must have been marking his territory or something. He thought it was going to be his place to be, and I think I'm doing this, am I? And what did I say? A bird. There's a bird. Here's a bird. Wow, I mustn't have had that straight. I must have had that on a lean. I've never much used this sort of thing before. So I don't know how I'm going to go, but I'm looking forward to making something. It's really crooked, Sonya. You're doing a very bad job here. When I'm putting it against this, I mustn't be pushing it up far enough, so when I cut it down, it's not working for me. It's not straight. I'll get it straight. And I want to cut that bit off here. Okay. I want to do something like that. What do you reckon? Sorry about that, I didn't mean to smack us. Okay. Gee, I didn't even have that clipped in there properly. So I hope I don't take this past the time again. I'll keep doing that. I'm sorry about that. But sometimes I'm doing a couple of videos on the one thing, so you can just keep watching and you'll probably see that happen, you know. So there's a few bits here I want to pick up, move out of the way, set them up there. Now, if I get this, hope that's dry. It is. And I'm going to put the fox, and maybe not that, because there's too much. I find this is too much like dark. Wait a minute, we can fix that. We can put something else on it. So let's cut the corners. You think? I'll cut the corners and see what it looks like. And if it doesn't, I'll just cut the whole thing off in a minute. I didn't go straight across here with this. There are still white bits on here. I suppose I could put the flower underneath it. Like that. And then this one can go up here. Sacred geometry. We're not really working on that. Sacred geometry, are we? Flowers of life. Flower of life. Flower of life. We could cut those rounded corners. No, don't think so. Aren't I terrible? Well, I could do it like this if I could. But that means I'm going to have to cut them down a bit. I think I'd do it like that if I can. But I need to leave that the size it is. Put it over the top of there. Take that back up there, but make it a bit shorter from on the top, maybe. Oh dear, I can't figure out where to put that bit because I want to see the flowers. Right, that's going to need something. It's going to need something. I don't know what it's going to need, but it's going to need something. I'm test driving all these. I want to put, I'm going to cut them off, those top bits, because I want to put the rounded corners on. And I'm going to cut a bit off this. Am I? Don't go and do it till you're sure. Don't be sure now. I want the bird up the top and that there, maybe, and then the fox. So I need that to go up there a lot further. I need that to go up there a lot further. I suppose I can cut a little bit off this one. Or come back this way. Oh dear, I don't know what to do with it. I'm a little bit stumped this morning, I am. I'm sorry about this. Oh, maybe the red would look better on there. Better than that there thing. Sorry about these people. We'll get to it. We will figure it out. You know, I have to have a lot of test drives with my things. That's why they take so long to make. I'm working on trying not to do that. I'm working on trying not to do that. I really am trying not to do it. I don't know about the brown around the outside of this now. I've got to see what I think about that. Okay. Top a bit off the fox here because I've cut that. I don't think I'm going to use that. I'll use these three, maybe. We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to work out how, and we're going to have to do it, okay? Because we really need to make a nice piece for the front. Here comes that mailman. Been around there a while. It's not a very big street, like it's a cul-de-sac. No, it's not. It's just a straight end with a dead end up there. Straight with a dead end. He kept going. Or is he through it? No, he's up the front veranda. Shit. I mean, I can't. Jeremy's gone to answer. He brings the mail to the door. He's a nice man. He just wants to have a yarn, I suppose. Yeah, God, he likes to have a talk. And that's good. He's a nice man. Just have a yarn. At least he doesn't drive on my husband's lawn, so that makes him even better man, I suppose. How's that look, people? Oh, Sonya. I don't know what to do about myself. I can't. When I find the right thing, I will put it on here. I really will. I just don't know how to do this because I think it needs more stuff on it, but I don't know what sort of stuff to put on it, you know. I've got nothing. I need to have to be inspired, I suppose. And what have I got? Where's me sewings? I should have a fair bit of those. Yep, friends and friends, they're friends. I have this piece I could probably put on there if I cut it down a bit. See what we got, eh? I've got a parcel. Oh boy, I've got a parcel. Oh wow. I've got Happy Mail now. Oh my goodness me, it's from Stephanie here in Australia. That's a really neat parcel. Look at that. Isn't that good? I've got Happy Mail. Isn't she a nice lady sending me that? Now, and I've also got something here that I don't believe is true. You know how you get that mail that isn't real? Because I've got a feeling this isn't. No, Telstra never sends you these things. But there must be. I don't know if it's real or not, but I'm not touching it. I'm not going there. I can't. Telstra is our provider for our phones. And, oh well, me and Jeremy, we have that Telstra things. Now that might look good if I put a nice picture on that. Where's my bird? I had some birds here on a piece of material. Where did I get that from? What did I do with it, I should say? Where did I put the material with my birds on? As you know, I've got a lot of bits like that about. And I go and I buy new things and I think, oh good, I'll be able to use that. But then when it comes to it, you think I can figure out what I'm going to do? Well, you know, that takes a while. It takes a while. And I did have the bird one here, because I thought I would cut out one of them and pad him onto it, like I did with another piece of work that I've done previously. Now, he's hiding from me, these birds are. So what does that say? Obviously, it's not what you're supposed to be looking for, Sonya. It's not what you need. I've got some fronts on things here. That's to do with music. That's not right. So is that thing, maybe. Oh, that's nice. The Chopin. And this one's got all these music bits for me, but I don't want them. Oh dear. I'm so sorry for putting you through all this. I really am. I feel like I probably shouldn't have even come on here because but I had to look, and so I have to show you as a video because I like to do that. I think, oh, I better go visit me mates, you know, because you are me mates. I thought I better get on there. Oh, here's some things for gypsies. Oh, good. I went for my gypsy one, which I've been working in that as well, as you all know. There's a bit of everything going on around here. I like these, but I don't know whether I could put him on there. I suppose I could. He's in nature, isn't he beautiful? Look at that. He's lovely, isn't he? And then I have this. You know, I just have so much. This, I think sometimes I get over powered by the amount of stuff that I have. That is the most beautiful leaf. Look at that. That was in a kit for some fairy thing that I bought. And, yeah, well, I just really love the kit. It's on the wrong way. But if I put that there and put his head in the middle of it, that's not enough stuff, is it, really, to cover that up with? What have I got here? Oh, good. I've got some gypsy bits. I'm a bit upset because my printer and my computer don't work together. They do not work together at all. Oh, look at this silly looking thing. Isn't he beautiful? Look at him, look on him. And that's in something that I decided I didn't do, and I took that out. Anyway, never mind. We get ideas and inspiration from different things. I also have this that I thought I could put on here as well, but this is too big. But if I cut that back and did a bit of sewing on it, that might look good. Maybe that would be the way to go, because I can deal with that. If I cut that down there, we've got slow stitching on it, and it'll still go with all my bits inside here, won't it? That I finished. Oh dear. I like him. He's going to go in the other journal for sure. For sure. But I don't know what I'd put on here. Then I need little bits of little animals and things to put on that, don't I? Like that little bloke. I don't know. I am so sorry. Well, this one is definitely a failure, this video, but I'm going to put it up there for you so you might have a giggle. You might have a little laugh with me about how long it takes me to try and do something, and then it still didn't work for me. Anyway, I better go, and I'll talk to you later. I'll do the what's the name, Happy Mail video, and I'll get back to you, okay? So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to find something to do with that cover, because I want to put them up in the next few days, I hope. That was just what I planned. Thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Please leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you think about the cover. Oh, hang on. I forgot I had these too. See, I've got these, but some of these I don't really like, and then other ones are really nice. What do I do in my book? I don't know. Anyway, you'll see what happens when I fix it. Thank you for watching. It's not very nice to say that to you, but anyway. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Stay careful.